York, Mr. Bishop.
The gentleman is recognized for 2 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and I thank Ranking Member Ray Hall for yielding and for his leadership on this issue and his leadership on the Transportation and Infrastructure Committee. Mr. Speaker, I support this common-sense motion to put America back to work by preventing the harmful outsourcing of American jobs. The U.S. is still recovering from the worst recession since the Great Depression. The manufacturing and construction sectors have been particularly hard hit. In the past decade, more than 56,000 U.S. factories have closed or moved overseas. An additional 90,000 manufacturing firms are at risk of going out of business. More than 2.2 million construction and manufacturing workers remain out of work. This motion to instruct direct conferees on H.R. 4348 to address important loopholes in Buy America laws in order to create more American jobs. Provisions contained in the Senate amendment to H.R. 4348 will help ensure that all steel, iron, and manufactured goods used to construct highway, transit, and rail projects are produced in the United States. By closing loopholes, these provisions will make certain that projects financed by U.S. taxpayers will be made in America, with jobs in our communities, not outsourced overseas. This motion to instruct directs conferees to adopt several Senate Buy American provisions that would prohibit project segmentation on certain projects, require public notice and comment on waivers, require review of long-standing waivers, and require an annual report on waivers. I think that reasonable people would agree that this isn't too much to ask for projects that are paid for with U.S. taxpayer dollars. Federal transportation dollars should not be used to outsource American jobs. Doesn't make sense. It isn't right. I urge my colleagues to support this motion to instruct conferees, and I yield back the balance of my time.
The gentleman from New York yields back the balance of his time. The gentleman from West Virginia reserves the balance of his time. What gentleman from New York?
Mr. Speaker, I wish to yield as much time as he may consume to the gentleman from Texas, Mr. Brady.